Hi, welcome to What's Cooking with Rochelle, and today we are making a American favorite chocolate chip cookies. We're just putting just a little twist on it. We are making them today without nuts. Of course, as you know, you could add any other ingredients that you want to the base. So the base of a chocolate chip cookie, we are going to have 2 sticks of butter. Now I use real butter, unsalted butter, by the way, versus margarine or salted butter. I have a half a cup of brown sugar and a half a cup of white sugar. And we are going to go ahead and cream these two together. We're going to wait until the color and texture turns to a lighter brown color. And you'll see the difference between when it starts and when it finishes. Okay, so you could see how the color is a really nice brown. Now we used a light brown sugar. If you're using a dark brown sugar, it could be just a hair darker, but the color definitely changes. You could see how it's pretty light and fluffy. Now to this, we are going to add our eggs one at a time. Okay, and you can see how those are really nicely combined together. If you need to scrape your bowl down and recombine it, go ahead and do that, but you can see everything's pretty good here so far. The next things that we're adding, I have a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, and we're going to combine those two and then add a teaspoon of vanilla. All right, now I know a lot of people don't have a stand mixer, so I decided I would finish it with just a spatula, which everybody has a spatula. So what we're going to do is from our creamed butter and sugar, we are going to next add flour. We have a total of 2 1/4 cups of flour we're adding to the base. And the only reason I divided the flour up is just so that it didn't go all over the place. Alrighty, our cookies are coming together. Who doesn't love a chocolate chip cookie? Alrighty. Now you're going to know your base is the right consistency. I'll show you as soon as I get this mixed by how you can hold it. Now, if you like crispier cookies, add a tablespoon or 2 of oil. That'll make them crispier. If you like really high rised cookies, add another 1/4 cup of flour. If you like a traditional cookie, this is where you're at right now. But you can see I can grab it and it's not really sticking to my fingers. That's how you know you have the right mix of fat and flour, the butter and the flour. Okay, so to this, we're going to add 2 more things. We're adding the traditional chocolate chips. But there was a cookie around for a long time. It was called a Neiman Marcus cookie. If you ever went to Neiman Marcus, they sold it in their little cafe in the store. And one thing that they added to theirs, besides nuts and a couple of other things, was chopped chocolate. So I have a little bit of dark chocolate here, and I am simply just going to give it a rough chop. And then you'll see that it'll just add a little bit more depth of flavor.
You didn't say how much chocolate chip.
Okay. And I added 1 bag of chocolate chip cookies, which is 10 to 12 ounces, depending on what kind you bought. And I usually do dark chocolate just because I personally like a little less sugar. If you like a little more sugar, you know, you certainly could add semi-sweet or milk chocolate being the most sweet of those two. And then I have 3 ounces of dark chocolate here that I am chopping up, and we are adding to it. And the reason I am mixing a little and stirring it is just to make sure it's a little more equally distributed in the mix. Now you can also, if you wanted to grate the chocolate, but I tend to find it makes it just too thin, and it doesn't leave you that result that you were looking for by chopping it. Just a little more. Alrighty. Oops, I didn't stir it. All right, and I will show you what I mean. You can see how it just makes it kind of more like if you've ever bought ice cream that's like chocolate chip. It's kind of more like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is I am using a scooper. If you don't have a scooper, you can use 2 spoons, and I'll show you how to do that as well. But we're going to start off and do 1 pan with our scooper. One of the reasons for using the scooper is to make sure that they're all the same size. If they're all the same size, they will cook evenly, and therefore you won't have to worry about something burning and the rest not. Okay, so you're going to scoop it till it's flat on the bottom, and then literally just pop it out. Chocolate chip cookies will spread a little bit, but not that much. This scooper here is 1 tablespoon. That's the size of the scooper. And with this size scooper, you can do 3 across. If you have a 1.5 tablespoons or a 2 tablespoon scooper, you're going to want to rotate them and do 2 and then 1 in the middle. Now, I know I've got one person in my family that doesn't like tons of chocolate chips in theirs. And so if you do have someone like that, cut the chocolate chips in half. And then that'll make sure that you don't have a huge amount in each one. Okay, so we have 1 sheet pan ready to go in the oven. Let me just show you one of them with the other method. So you're going to want to have teaspoons, as the size, and you're going to scoop and push. I'll show you. So you're going to take a scoop about the same size as what we just did, and then push it into a ball. So if you don't have a scooper, this is the way to do that. And it's pretty easy, but scoopers, you can buy them anywhere, including even the grocery store, and it saves you a little bit of time and effort. And like I said, the main reason for using a scooper would be consistency of size. When you have consistency of size, you have consistent cooking time. I'm going to go ahead and finish this tray out. We are putting them in the oven at 350 degrees, and they are going to take 10 to 12 minutes to cook, depending on your oven. We are going to set our timer for 10 minutes and check them. See you back here in a minute. All right, the best part of the day, the eating part. Who doesn't love a fresh baked cookie? They smell wonderful. Ooey gooey chocolate chip cookies. I love them. 5 minutes out of the oven. Still hot, but they've set up. Thanks for watching What's Cooking with Rochelle. If you like this recipe, please subscribe. Let me know what else you might want me to hack or make for you in the way that you like it. Maybe everybody else will too. Hope you liked homemade chocolate chip cookies. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.